right, let's get back to things here. When you're intelligent and you're faithful and you're kind, everything you do reflects a form of courage when we're all being abused because other people aren't and they're doing things that are wrong. And so our time is abusive. You're not really doing time. Time is a gift from God. And, life is a gift from God. And even if you destroy your physical body, more than 9 times out of 10, you're going to have a molecular structure that's a baby, and then pow, and here's this baby, and then this person's walking around, and you're still not doing right, and you're still doing wrong. It's eternal wretchedness. It's Blaise Pascal. Okay. Well, I explain mathematics better than people that are on TV and claim to be very proficient and efficient at mathematics and sell books, and then Jim Parsons sits there and says, why don't you just do this? And okay, I'm just doing that. I'm just making a joke, right? Okay, so I explain mathematics more intelligently because I'm kind and I'm courageous, and he's not. I don't know who the guy is. The one where him and Mayim Bialik are sitting in the back of a studio, and it looks like it's a bookstore or a library. And the one guy's sitting there talking, and he's a very, very famous mathematician and scientist, and he's explaining the brilliance of math and science to people that aren't brilliant as he is. If he's brilliant, why is he selling books for lots of money to continue to engage in extortion and exploitation? Because he lacks the courage of kindness. He's not kind enough to be courageous. He's too afraid to be kind. Okay, if you're kind, you can help people live a truthful, faithful life so they don't have to read books to be taught how to accept being fucked over money, right? That's not hard, right? So that's why I'm way more intelligent than Kip Thorne and George Smoot and Francis Arnold, right? Because I have the kindness and the courage and the eternal spirit of King David to be way more, wow, no, he's wrong. Are you sure about that? Because I'm certain that every time they brought shit to me in Sierra Vista and talked to me, it's, no, it's this and that. He's wrong. No, he's right. All right. And it's, I don't know what X times CY squared is. No. Those guys, when I watch The Big Bang Theory, right? Sheldon's board is complete gibberish to me. Okay? It's like looking at pornography or what's that shit called? Graffiti. What are they? I don't know. Some gang thing, or what's it about? Somebody took their poo and wrote on the wall. It's their poo. That's their moment in time. My poo-poo wall. I'll leave it on the wall. Everybody can look at my poop. And that's basically what art is. Okay, so literally, you take your poop, you put it on the wall, you put a picture of, this is when I was alive, and we were all, wanting to be famous by being remembered as poop on the wall, right? It's true. Okay, so artwork, poop on the wall, yes. Okay, that's petroleum products, which is death and decay. Okay, poop on the wall. Sue beneath the artist's loving hand. Poop on the wall. Sue beneath the artist's loving hand. Okay? Poop on the wall. Sue beneath the artist's loving hand. That's all technically it really is. Okay? Is our poop, our dead and decaying, murdered people not living the Lord's Prayer. Okay? Where I express, I love him, I love him, I love him. It's my poop on the wall. Okay, I don't ask you for money for it. I'll say, please buy my paintings. I have to pay extortion to live here because nobody wants to live the Lord's Prayer with me. Do you understand? Okay, so, wow, tried to call Patrick again today. I'm not getting through, so I'm probably not going to get through till further notice. It's just Patrick. It's just the way he is. When things go to the way that we're not having conversations the way he wants them to be, He stops talking to me. Well, I know his mother. Same with Natalie, same with Emily, same with Kate, the same with Noah. Okay. So when we're having conversations and they're not going in the direction that they want them to go to, that makes them feel more comfortable around me, because I'm not going to say what their moms want me to say, we stop talking. And I'm like, wow, that's pretty fucked. Yeah, I know. But their moms aren't the Messiah. I am, so I don't worry about that. I just sit there and go, okay, which group do you want me to kill so your mom can be comfortable and happy, and we'll do everything the way she thinks they should be done, right? It's like, no. With Stephanie, I wasn't going to physically assault people that offended her every time she felt offended. Patrick would be visiting me in prison every day, in a building where they have guards and people in those striped suits and shit like they have in El Paso, and they'd be interviewing the cowards on TV that think they're brave, getting guns and in cars and running down and incarcerating people because money's real. Or, I'm a really brave person. I'm a first responder. I sacrifice all so we can all be free. Wow, that Lord's Prayer is really working for you and me, isn't it? Yeah. I sacrificed my precious time, okay, to abuse from selfish people, okay, anonymously, L-Y, because I sacrifice what's given to us by the glory of God to anonymous abuse from cowards so we can all be free someday. No one else does. Okay? Don't walk up to anybody else that you think's in the military or a sports father and say, thank you for dumping water all over Los Angeles for days and days, because we're not living the Lord's Prayer and the ecosystem's still fucked from economic conflict. Don't walk up to them and tell them that. Because they'll think they're doing something intelligent, brave, kind, and caring, and courageous, and important, and they're not. Okay? They're Matt McConaughey and Woody Harrelson on that stupid fucking commercial in a studio pretending it's raining when it's really not. Okay? So stop doing that, for crying out fucking loud. Don't be angry at them. Don't be angry at yourself. Just go, I want to live the Lord's Prayer. Jeez, this fuck sucks. I want to live the Lord's Prayer now. Make sure the fucking phone and the TV know. Thank you very much. Right? That's the most everyday people can do. And that's a lot. Okay? If you can get up and do that every day. Okay? Because I do. I pick up the phone, go on YouTube, bam! Right? Other people do not. No. Why? I don't know why. I don't know why they don't do that. I do, because the way things work is when you're living among the living, if it's not you, you should say who it is. Okay, so they won't get online and say, you know, Earl Parsons in New Mexico, because they're scared. Okay, I don't want to be abused like he was. They put ethyl alcohol in his system. They put heroin in him. They tried to kill him. That man's genitalia almost got rotted off. And it's funny because I had the best sexual reputation in the whole U.S. Air Force and all Phoenix and all that stuff, and everything like that. And it was hilarious because I did it to my sisters, you Parsons men are perverts sexually. And I sat and I wrote down my sex life, right? And I went, okay, Yolanda, sex. Okay, we started dating in October. I had to go into the military at the end of December. We didn't start having sex until November. We had sex every weekend from November through December. And then I left. I came back on leave twice and we had sex. And then when I came back on leave after that, we were breaking up when we didn't have sex. And that's all the sex I had with Yolanda Denise Gilliard, my fiance. 2 months. Yeah, okay, that was it. Then I was faithful, and all the guys in the military made fun of me because all the women were hitting on me. You act like a chick. You act like a chick, right? That was it. Okay. Then, I came back and I tried to have sex. Stephanie and me had sex, and it was torture every day at Miriam's and stuff. And right when we started having sex and the kids weren't there and Miriam would leave, then 2 days later, Desert Storm broke out. Okay? We had sex for 2 days, then Desert Storm broke out. Okay? Then after that, the sex we had, she was having sex with me to try to get back at Tico for cheating on his pregnant wife. And she was sleeping 16 hours a day, and I was sleeping 4 hours a day and working 16 hours a day and almost no days off. And I was a sexual legend, and Tico, the airborne ranger, couldn't keep up with Miriam and stuff like that. And because Miriam was tired too, but Stephanie was sleeping all day and then having me have sex to show Tico what a pile of shit he was, which definitely, or Tito. Yes, Tito. Tico was my boy. Okay, I'm not talking about Tico. He's a good guy. But Tito, what an inferior pile of shit he was, which he already knew because he's cheating on his 8-month pregnant wife. But Stephanie had to hammer it home, and boy, we did. And then I was a sexual legend of Hall of Fort Bragg, and that Energizer Bunny of love. And the funny thing about it is, it's the same thing like me and the kid in the underwear. Okay, I don't have any sex for this and that. I get tortured and abused by people that give us airborne rangers and Navy SEALs and all that. It's funny when you sit down and look like it. It's like what Will Chamberlain said to Michael Jordan, when they do everything in their power to make you not be the one that everybody should be like, the one that everybody should reflect and understand and be as faithful and loving as, okay? And they try to obliterate everything beautiful about you, then you're doing something worthy of what they perceive as greatness in the flesh. You understand? I don't think you guys do. Okay, so I didn't realize the time. I'm gonna let this one go. We'll talk some more later today. We'll get through this hell and we'll get you guys there. The best thing is when you show up, okay? I thought about it because the way you guys see it, we're not going to all be on Facebook doing a live and have Jennifer Lopez and Oprah and stuff all in my front yard passing around. It's just going to be the right thing to do. We did it. The next day we get up, and it's better than COVID protocols because the extortion and the exploitation has stopped right in its fucking tracks. There ain't going to be no parades, no TV or stage, only me till your dying day. Every day you're going to wake up and the person next to you is going to live the Lord's Prayer just like me. And that's what you're going to get, and that's what your kids are going to be. It's going to be very restful, but not everybody's going to show up because everybody's going to be too busy living a loving life because the Lord's Prayer is perfect. And if you're not happy with that, then you might as well just go kill yourself with that bag of silver next to your feet because you ain't never going to be happy. All right, peace.